Hey everybody, it's me, the Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl. It's Monday night, and this is Twisted Stitches. Thank you so much for joining us here on this Monday. We're in like transitional weather. The weather doesn't know if it wants to be summer or fall. I don't think it wants to be quite fall yet, but it's working on it. We came out to a rainy evening here in Niantic, Connecticut. But I'm excited. I don't care if it's raining because we are continuing with our sweater weather theme.
Sweater weather.
And
Sweater weather.
And we're excited to bring you a really, really fun variety of yarns and a fantastic pattern to go with them. Before we get started with our show, though, Paul, do we have any folks joining us yet?
Sweater weather.
Sweater weather. It's sweater weather, not sweater weather.
Sweater weather.
No, sweater weather.
Sweater weather.
I feel like we need big cups of coffee so we can reenact that Saturday night.
Right. We'll have to do coffee talk next time.
Yeah.
Coffee? Did you say coffee?
I'm really
Yeah,
good
coffee
at coffee talk. I'm from New Jersey.
Is that like caramel? All righty, we've got a lively bunch on this evening, starting us off with Jillian Goldrich throws up a hello, and Donna Nahajlo, yes, you heard the J, says hi.
Hi.
Nancy Robertson says hello with a waving hand emoji. Man, I'm so sorry I missed you, Nancy. I was busy eating caramel popcorn in Chicago. Beth Ann Wilkes, hi, everyone. Jeff Grill is in the house. Bye, guys. Hi, Whitney.
Hey, Jeff.
Darren Showers, hello from Cape Cod. And Gloria Hamel-Thies, hello, everyone. And Jenny Giacomini, all the way from California, says hi, everyone. Kelly Kohlhofer says hello. And Murray Summers says hello.
Hello.
Jillian Goldrich, Whitney, your sweater is gorgeous.
Thank you.
Jillian Goldrich.
Yeah.
And Michelle Mingo Lewis, our local friend, says hi there. And Lorraine Schiller, hello from New York.
Hello.
Our good friend Pamela Rose Atkins is in the house, says hi, everyone, with a heart-faced emoji. And all the way from Eureka, California, we've got Rita Johnson Cotterman, not far behind Doug, no doubt, says hello with a hand-waving emoji. And Anna Maria Milani says hi, all. Hey, wait a minute. I see you in writing. However, we have a special guest on the show tonight, and that special guest is Anna Maria Milani is in the house. And we've got, of course, our mini Pearl, who is attacking the sheep, who will be suffering from shaken sheep syndrome. Nancy Robertson, I missed meeting you, Paul. One day soon. And Julie Denny Stark, hello all. No, actually, hi all. And Malia Wheeler, hey, wonderful peeps. Malia. One of these days, I'm going to get it right. Malia. All right. I get it right. All right.
Okay.
There you have it.
It's okay. I'm sure she forgives you. If Donna Nahalo forgives you, I'm sure Malia will forgive you. I think sometimes Paul just does that just because. I know he does that just because for Donna's sake. Now, I wanted to mention
How about an introduction?
What?
An introduction.
I'm going to introduce her.
Oh, sorry.
I'm going to introduce Whitney. I think people see her sitting there.
And my name's right there.
I know, but we need even more than that. We need like the lights.
All right. I will save the congratulations, Rita Johnson Cotterman, for later.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Congratulations. No.
See, I'm sure Whitney doesn't mind if we take a quick moment.
No.
I believe it's an anniversary. I think I'm right, Rita. But your gentleman, Mr. Doug Cotterman, made a very special phone call here to Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl. So thank you, Doug, for being a fan. Thank you, Doug, for thinking of Rita. And Rita, you enjoy your new gifts.
And since it is the anniversary, what is appropriate for the anniversary?
Happy
the anniversary song. Wait. No. We're going to do it in chorus. Anna, you got to tune in? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary.
Okay.
That's all I know. There's a whole bunch more verses, but I only know the first verse.
We only watched that part of the Flintstones, and so we don't know the rest.
Hold on a second. We have some great legging developments. Mary S. Leonard says, I am here. OMG, I love that lady's sweater. And Rita Johnson Cotterman says, my birthday. Thanks so much. Not anniversary, birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Happy birthday, dear Rita Johnson Cotterman. Cha-cha-cha. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And many more.
And leave it there because we have a long show.
Are you one?
Right,
are you two? Are you three? Are you four? All right.
We have a guest on the show who's been sitting there waiting patiently.
Leslie Wells Flaherty says hello. Sorry.
Okay. Now, I assume that because Whitney has been part of our show for several times since we went live online during 2020. I'm not even going to use the word of why we went on live online in 2020, but we did, as so many people did. And we were very, very honored to welcome Whitney Terrell to our show. Whitney is a designer. You'll find her adventure-bound designs on Ravelry. She's also a fantastic rep for Knitting Fever, for the Euro Yarn side of Knitting Fever and Euro Yarns. And I'm very honored to have Whitney Terrell on our show tonight. Whitney, thank you so very much for joining us.
We love Whitney.
It is my pleasure. I love what you're doing for the knitting community, and I'm so glad that I get to be a part of it. It's really super special. Thank you for including me.
Well, you know, it's funny. We got these new yarns in the new Lane du Nord yarns that came in just last week, and I was going through the yarns, and actually Jillian Goldrich was here, and she said, you know, these yarns just
gotta fix your wire.
These yarns just shout color work. And I looked at it and I thought, you know what? Thank you, Jillian. You're absolutely right. So I do what I always do because I am not a designer and I depend on people like you, Whitney. I went right to Ravelry and I put in however many colors are in this sweater. And I just put in sweater color work sweater. And your pattern was right among the first few that came up. And when I saw your name, I thought, that's it, I'm in. I love the design. I love what you've done with the colors. And I think between your pattern and this yarn, we're going to have a winner here for sure.
Oh, absolutely. We will have a lot of fun knitting the sweater. So I designed the doodle as a teaching tool. And it started as a hat and a cowl set. And I wanted to use shapes that would be like easy to count and you would be able to get into a good rhythm, especially for someone who's maybe doing their first color work. While this is kind of involved because of the number of colors, it's very regular. So you're not, you know, when you're creating a really big motif that's over a lot of stitches, your brain has a harder time watching the picture develop. In this kind of basic sort of slightly expounding on a geometric pattern, your brain's going to go, oh yeah, I'm making the next part of that rectangle, or oh yeah, the next bubble is coming up, you know. So it's a lot more comfortable to knit. And
well,
I'm a really busy person and I love to knit, but I don't like to knit super complicated things. So this is where it landed.
And that was, go ahead, Paul, go ahead.
Rita Johnson Cotterman says, you are the best. Yeah, but what about Paulette?
And so what really thrilled me, what I know, Whitney, that you are always traveling, and I believe that you are on the road right now. And
I'm in Denver.
You're in Denver. Well, at least it's earlier for you there than when we have folks like Jody or Claudia Worsing on the show when they're out in other countries and it's like the middle of the night for them. But you were kind enough to bring your sweater with you as you hit the road because I wanted, this was what I was going to show everybody tonight. But how special is it that you actually have the sweater with you, you're wearing it, and it looks fantastic. Thank you. So let's talk a little bit about sizing on this.
Okay, so this pattern is pretty inclusively sized. You'll see it goes all the way to a 61-inch bust. Is that right? I don't have the pattern in front of me.
That's okay. I got it here.
But it's there are a lot of there's a lot of sizes, and it's so it should be good for everybody. And there are a lot of ways to modify the sweater that we can talk through as we work on the knit along to make sure that everybody walks away with a sweater that they're really going to like, because we start at the neck and then we work down on the color work, and then pretty soon after the color work you divide for adding your sleeves. But if you don't like your okay, I have to figure out which way to go. If you don't like your arm to be really close, I can't stand extra fabric here, but sometimes you want a little bit more, we can add a little bit more. It doesn't change anything. Like we can do some modifications to make this really easy for you, and it's gonna be fun to work through that, so that additionally, because it's top down, you can try it on as we go.
And we're not taking any the color work doesn't get picked up in the sleeve. It ends when you take the sleeve, when you split for the
Correct.
sleeve. Okay,
Correct.
so we're not doing any more color work until we get down to the bottom. Show them the sleeve, the cuff on this.
Okay, so I wanted to have a balloon style sleeve that would be, just a little bit more feminine shape. Usually your sleeves like taper down, and you can kind of see there's a little extra fabric. All I did on this sleeve was knit this sleeve straight. Now, if you don't like this style, don't worry, there's an option for you in the pattern. But I knit the sleeves straight and then added some color work in, and then decreased to pull it in. So this has a really nice like bracelet cuff and an I-cord bind off. So it's a very kind of feminine finish. So.
And as I look at the sleeve, I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at the picture.
Yeah, of course.
1 second, Paul. As I look at the sleeve, is it a full length sleeve?
So I stopped this one on me. It's a like bracelet length, but it's
okay.
written to be like knit to the length that you desire. I would recommend like 14 to 15 inches on the sleeve.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Cool. We have comments, sweetie.
Helen Solenberger says, "Hi, everyone."
Hi, Helen.
And she says, "Gorgeous sweater." And Kim Kersetter says, "Hi, everyone."
Hi, Kim.
How long are you in Denver, Whitney?
I'm leaving tonight.
Bummer. You missed out on Guard and Grace, a fabulous fine dining experience.
All right, well, I have to write that down for next time because I'm here all the time.
Guard and Grace.
So let's take a peek at this yarn that we've chosen for this, and I feel it's a perfect yarn for color work. This is a DK. It's got a nice spring to it. It is it's a merino, and it's 100% merino. We've got 174 yards on a ball. I love the twist on this yarn. It's squishy without being like a super springy yarn. So I think it's going to work out really nicely. I think it's going to give some nice dimension to the color work on the sweater that you designed. And we came up with what did I have here? Hold on a second. The number of color options that I came out with on the website, KnittyGrittyYarnGirl.com. This is called the Doodle Sweater Kit and October Knit Along. And the knit along will start in October 6th, and it'll run through the 27th. So I'm giving us enough time for you all to get your yarns. Right now, there's a good supply of these yarns in stock. So I would make sure that we get to it, because you know how fast things run out of stock. Yes,
Mary S. Leonard, is that sweater in a sport weight? Because I have issues with holding onto DK weight yarn.
Well, today's sport and DK are pretty, this is a pretty interchangeable. They call it a sport DK. It's called a DK weight, but, it's not a really heavy yarn. When you say holding on to it, is it too thick for your fingers? I'm not quite sure what that means. So if that's the case, you know what I can do, Mary? I can send you a little sample of it, and we can see how that works for you. So not a problem that way. I certainly don't want you to work with a yarn that's not going to work for you. But
Right.
this is a beautiful yarn. It's a machine. It's a washable wool that is not what's the word I want to say?
Super wash treated.
It's not super wash. It's a
Right.
washable wool. So it's a different process that they use to create the washable process. Yes, Paul.
Mary S. Leonard says, Sport DK, that might work. And Rita Johnson Cutterman, what days will the KAL be?
It starts on October 6th. What's that day of the week? I don't know off the top of my head. I think it might be a Friday. I'm not sure. I have to look at my calendar. No, Anna's going to check for us on that. Try to find a date that works for
Thursday.
It's a Thursday. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you, Paul. That's Thursdays. And I did not put in a Saturday component this time. But we'll see if, how many people need it. What I do is I record the sessions, and then for the people who are part of the knit along, if you sign up for the knit along, then what we do is you can come into the sessions, the recorded sessions, and look at them afterwards, because that's what sometimes people, you can't come to all of them, but you can get to some of them. So that's the best way that we can manage it. So I want to show you some of the color combinations that we came up with. We have, I think we said 8 of them, right, Whitney? And
yeah, there's 7 plus your custom color option.
Right. So starting with the first one, I thought a nice heathery gray, a light gray with the teal and the orange. So the gray would be your base color, and then the orange.
Orange.
We have the navy and plum or purple. So that's one color
crazy hair.
color combination.
Very.
Whoa,
very
the camera's
similar.
acting up.
But maybe if you hold it straight up, and I'll lift the yarns. That might be easier.
Oh, we're good.
So that's one combination. Then we have the navy. We have a navy base with the orange. That would go this way, then the orange, the green, and I noticed, Whitney, that there's about the same amount of yarn, the same yardage not yardage, but number of skeins that it calls for each of the colors. So it doesn't matter how you want to put your colors together, they will work because they're just about all the same.
Mm-hmm.
There are two different options that, and the larger sizes, I think, is where we went to. You needed more yarn for a couple of the colors. So this is the navy base, and that has I call these harvest colors in here. Is that the navy? Or is that? Yeah, that one's the navy. Then let me close that one out. Whoopsie, where am I going here? This color. Okay. Oh, that was a black base. Sorry, that was my black base. That is very harvesty looking.
I love that. I think that would be so great. And because, I mean, harvest sweaters will carry you all the way through November.
Oh, absolutely.
In being a theme, but it's not so harvesty that you wouldn't want to wear it after that. That's really gorgeous color combination.
They're just really earth tones.
Yes, earth tones. There you go.
Yep. What's up, Paul?
Ray Sean D. Jones is in the house. Says hi, everyone.
Hi, Ray Sean. Just as I'm about to put the colorway up that has the red in it, Ray Sean shows up. So here is Ray Sean is one of our great red fans. So here's a navy base.
Hey, how about Red Sean?
Here's a navy base with red, white, and gray, and a little bit of light blue in there. So how did I do with picking these colors compared to what you feel the sweater needs, Whitney?
I think you've done a fantastic job, because typically, like, what you're going to need is a dark, a light, in 2 medium tones.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Yes, Paul.
Patricia Espejo, hi all. And Ray Shandi Jones says, no, Paul, LOL. Darren Showers has a question. Whitney, what is the main color of the sweater you are wearing? And Beverly Riser says, hi all.
It's a cream color. So like that creamy white or ivory, whatever they've named it.
What did they call it, honey? What's the color?
Well, no, she knitted hers with a different yarn.
Oh.
So we don't have that specific yarn here.
Ooh.
It's the pattern that we went with, and we're using our, the yarns that we have
Got it.
for it. So if you wanted to use a cream base, I'm just taking all these colors out. This one's really a very nice subdued palette.
That one is my favorite. If anyone cares. I love that.
So I just felt that for this sweater and with these yarns, the colors worked better for the main color, as opposed to using the cream. But yeah, of course you could use the cream if you wanted to. I mean, that's why we have the offering of a custom colorway. And if you wanted to change your yarn for the main color, we could do that as well. And you can always change it. We're filled with options here. Just because you see something on the screen doesn't mean that we can't work with you on that. We've always been open to, we're your local yarn shop a mouse click away. So however you want to work it, we can work it with you. Yes, Paul.
Michelle Mingalua says Whitney's looks like, oh, wait a minute. She says Ravelry should say what yarn was used, and Whitney's look like her main color is a tweed.
Yeah,
it's a little speckle.
Speckles on it.
It's a little speckle, yeah.
And Rita Johnson Cotterman says, I love that purple too.
Yeah. So you could definitely get a similar look by using, I think the like kind of camel color has a little bit of heathering to it, as does the
and
gray.
Also the gray.
Yeah. So if you like that look of like that depth of color and then want to have like real solid colors for your color work, definitely take that into consideration when you're looking at the yarn on the website. But it's going to be gorgeous in any of these colors because they're designed to work together.
Now look at this. Look at these colors with the gray. This is really pretty too. Mm-hmm. The black gives a nice struck contrast here. These work nicely together. And then if this was the color of your sweater, your base color, that would work well too. So it's so many options that you can choose from. And then we've got the reds and grays and blacks, which is one of my favorites. I used to love when I worked for Lohmann's in high school, believe it or not.
Oh my gosh.
That's so Lohmann's. And one of my favorite things was when I got to decorate the window for the month or the week.
You worked for Lohmann's.
I worked for Lohmann's, and I was very, very good at what I did. So this is this is your basic red and black.
Oh, that is so elegant. That is
really, really very, very pretty. So Whitney, you were saying, so we got I'm going to show the others while we're talking, but tell us about you mentioned that you started this as a hat and cowl set.
Yes. So there is the Doodle hat and cowl. And now, just this fall, I updated it. It has fingerless mitts and mittens. So it's nice. A whole set because I love to be coordinated.
But I have if you're listening.
And I have knitted and shared it on Ravelry in so many different yarns. I've used Chow from Jody Long. It would be gorgeous in Alba from Jody Long. Like, there's lots of different options, but the thing about it is the gauge, and you're gonna be happiest with your fabric when you have something that's like the yarn itself is a little plumper. That's why this Lane to Nord is what we're recommending, and it's gonna be a gorgeous project.
Thank you. Yes, Paul.
Ray Shandi Jones says, I like that one. And Mary S. Liner says, I love the mauve, pinkish, lavender color. And Beverly Riser says, did you knit your sweater top down?
Yes, the pattern is written top down.
That's great. And the bottom is just a plain ribbing.
Yes, plain ribbing. So there you have options for 1x1 or 2x2 ribbing, and there isn't any shaping in the body. So once you pick up at the underarm, you're going to knit straight down for the body, and that gives you a little ease. So it gives you the potential for a little swing at the hip. If you like for your things to nip in, that will be part of, the discussion that we can have during the knit along. And I would be happy to talk to people about that and how to customize it. Like if that's your style, you want a little more shaping. But I love pulling on a sweater and knowing that it has enough room in the arms and in the body for me to layer a button down shirt under them. And that's what I wear every single day. As soon as the temperatures get low, a button-down shirt and a sweater that I've knit, especially this one, that's what I wear to work. That's my job.
Yep. Oh, that's
slinging
great.
yarn and always wearing a sweater.
Cool.
Mary S. Leonard says, what size needle is the sweater knit on?
So you're going to need a size 4 and a size 6 needle is what I use. But of course, you need to knit a gauge swatch. No ifs, ands, or buts. You need to knit a gauge swatch to make sure you get the right gauge for the pattern so you don't get disappointed when you block it.
That's smart. Thank you for doing that.
Sorry, it's homework, but you got to do it.
Yep. So here's another. And this was the last combination that I put together, the grays and blues with a little bit of the orange and beige in there. So those are the different colors we came up with. Of course, there's a full variety of colors here. If there's a different yarn you want to work on for your sweater, we can always customize a kit for you. We can customize colors. There are so many options here. It's just such a great, I love the sweater. I love the pattern. I'm excited to work on it. And I just got one off my needles and now I'm going to go to another one. This is just, it's all good.
Gina Bates is in the house, says hi.
Hi, Gina. So yeah, we're, Whitney, I wanted to ask you talked about the straight line down, and if someone wanted to have a little shaping in this area here, just to bring it in a little. So would you do that at the side seams?
Yes, we would do that at the side seams. And actually, I would move it in to not be directly at the sides. If anybody has ever taken a look at, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to remember. Amy Herzog did some really great information about shaping and why to move shaping from the side seams. So I would probably talk to people about doing that, because our bodies are not like, they're not like a cookie shape, right? They're a little bit more, I can't get the camera right. I'm sorry. We're a little bit more tubular. Okay. It just is what it is. So if you move the shaping towards the center, just a little bit, not like drastically, you're giving yourself a little bit better fit. So you're not creating that hard triangular shape. You're giving yourself a little bit more tubular.
Understood. So it's not hourglass.
Yes. Yeah.
Maria
Brandt says, beautiful sweater.
Thank you.
Yeah, you did a great job on this. It's really very, very nice. I'm excited to start it. Look at these colors, guys. Oh, look at, all I can think of is Ralph Lauren.
Yes.
Look at this. Look.
Hey, Ralphie boy.
No, not Ralph Cramden, Ralph Lauren.
Oh.
That's very Ralph. Look
at this. Wow.
Oh my gosh, yes.
All I need is a horse. Seriously. That's really cool. See, that's what you just don't know. You can put so many colors together and then just keep coming up with more and more options. Actually, this would look really cool with this as your base.
Yes, that green is your main color. That would be fun.
Look at that. And that's, colorwork sweaters don't have to have cream color bases. They, you can put any color you want there. Or that Aran color. You can do whatever you want in that base, and then contrast it with some real nice color work at the top to give it even more of a pop. So lots of good stuff here. Yes, Paul.
Mary S. Leonard, the red, is it closer to a cranberry?
the red is kind of a real red.
Cherry.
Is that a real red?
Yeah.
Is that a more pinky red?
No, that's more of a blue red.
A blue red? All right, wait a minute.
Wouldn't that be bread? Blue red?
All right,
Bread?
let's look at Raggedy Ann's hair. Raggedy Ann's hair is red, right?
It's more of a burgundy. It's like a brick red.
A brick red.
It's a brick red.
Did you just say that?
That color's mighty, mighty.
It really can't.
It's a brick red. Okay, so
It's a brick red.
Anna's here in the studio, and she said you can't really see it on the camera, but it's more a brick red in real life
It's not
than
coming out that way.
it's not a bright red. It's certainly not a lipstick red.
No.
It's a brick
Looking
red.
to see. Yeah, it's closer to this kind of a red.
Right.
Yeah, closer to that red than it is a bright red. So yeah,
Yeah, I wouldn't call it cranberry
no,
because cranberry's got a little darker shade to
no,
it.
it's a blue red. That's what it is. It really is a blue
Bread.
red.
Blue red.
It's a bread. Yeah, it's a
It's bread.
bread, as Paul calls it, bread.
Mm.
So there's you have a world of color here at your fingertips with
Up,
this yarn.
hold on a second. Mary S. Leonard said, okay, a brick red then. And Jillian Goldrich, tomato red.
Tomato. No, it's not. It's orange. That would be
No.
orangey.
That's orange.
It's not orangey at all.
Nope.
It's more blue. Okay, so this is our variety of colors here. I'm really thrilled with this. I'm excited to bring this sweater to you. I'm excited about the knit along, and I'm super, super crazy excited that Whitney's pattern is part of your design is part of our knit along.
Yay! Hashtag we love
Thank
Whitney.
you.
So for all of you who love the sweater, who want to knit it, and say, yeah, but I'm not a knit along kind of person, that's okay. You don't have to join the knit along. What I will do is when you purchase your yarns, I will make you part of the knit along group. So if you do come to the classes or to the Zooms, please let me know that you plan to. Please let me know if you don't plan to, because the last thing I want to be doing is sitting here with me and Whitney on a Thursday night when there's nobody here to. I mean, I
We
like
can
you
have
a lot,
fun.
Whitney. But it was
Ray Shandi
great to know.
Jones says, is there a maroon in that yarn?
There's no maroon.
Margaret Oliveira, beautiful palette of colors.
These are the two purples, Rayshawn. So more a mauve and a rose, a dusky rose. What do you think?
Yeah, that's more.
Put the gold between those two colors.
Ooh.
I love when you get all these great minds working together.
Now you're talking.
That's
Pretty. That's pretty.
wow.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah, I love doing the colors. It's like when I go to get my nails done, I spend more time deciding what color I want them to be. Then it's just the colors make everything so special here. So that's where we are. You can go to, I'll put the link up to the listing for the knit along and the sweater kit. You can do both, one or the other. That's fine. We welcome you to, and if you have any questions regarding what the colors that you want to do, you just give me a call and we'll work that out for you. We'll do a Zoom here. We'll get you closer to the colors as best we can. Yes, Paul.
Ray Shandi Jones says, okay, thanks. And so what's that color?
Purple.
No, that they're going to call you. I mean, what's that number? Not the color, the number.
The number is 203-856-6755. Or you know that we have chat on our website now, so you can go to the chat box and you can chat with me. And we can set up a Zoom, or we can set up a FaceTime call, and we'll take you through colors and help you choose your colors yourself. Always an option. Okay, we are going to pull a name from the.
Hold on there. Hold on there,
So-
Missy.
So right now, Rayshawn, Whitney is virtually pulling for us. Whitney.
Okay.
So this is you pulling the name here.
Round and round she goes. Where she stops, only Whitney Terrell knows.
There you go.
And the winner is
Can you read that? The winner is Diane Caracello Carmichael.
Oh, we just lost video with Whitney.
Oh, sorry. Here I come. I don't know what happened. Oh.
Well, Diane Caracello Carmichael, you are the winner for the sharing bucket tonight. Thank you so much
Yay,
for sharing Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl. So you must have gotten so excited that you were going to virtually pull. You tried to reach your hand right through the screen.
I did.
So thank you, Paul.
Oh, Minnie Pearl.
And Minnie Pearl. Whitney, thank you so very much for being with us tonight. I'm so happy to be working together with you again. And you will be with us on some of those knit along days.
Yes, absolutely. Just definitely early in the month.
Okay, perfect. So we'll be sure to include you in the Zoom invites, and we'll look forward to all of you. Whoever you would love to join us, we would love to have you with us. In the meantime, everybody, are there any comments, Paul, before I?
Leslie Wells Flaherty says, congrats, Diane.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, everybody. Have a great week. We've got more good things for you. I got part of my Pull Candy sweater is off the needles. I'm waiting to get the sleeves done, so we'll be showing that to you soon, too. Thank you, everybody. Have a safe week. We love you. Good night, all.
Bye.
Bye.